my kindergarten dolphins. We're going to begin with going over today's date. Make sure that you're still paying attention to our calendar here because we want to keep practicing writing our dates. I noticed some of us are getting a little more confused about writing the date. I know we have a new year, so it's a little bit tricky, but we're going to keep practicing so we can really get it down. So let's start by looking at yesterday's date. Yesterday was the 2nd. It was the 2nd day of the month. So we need to count 1 up from that number. The number is 2. 1 more than 2 is 3. So we're going to add 3 to our calendar, and now we can talk about the month. Let's begin with our months of the year song. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Nice work. You guys are so great at singing. Now, we know that we already finished January, so what's our next month? February. We're in the month of February. So now we know it's February 3rd, 2021. Woohoo! Let's go over how we write that. Remember, on the back of your calendar mat, you have some lines at the bottom underneath all the month names where you can practice writing your date. So now we know it's February 3rd, 2021. Or we can use our numbers and write a 2 for the 3 for today's date and the 21 for 2021. Great job. Let's move on to our days of the week. Okay, let's talk about our days of the week. So we're going to begin with our song. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the days of the week. Okay, so now we know that we are right in the middle of our week. We started with Monday. Yesterday was Tuesday, so we're going to write that one down. Yesterday was Tuesday. Now, if yesterday was Tuesday, the letter T word, that means today is Wednesday. Very good. Today is Wednesday. You can go ahead and circle that on your mat. Now, if today is Wednesday, that means tomorrow will be Thursday. And remember, Thursday has that TH blend. It has a T at the beginning, but because there's an H next to it, we blend that sound into the th sound instead of the t sound like Tuesday. Nice work, everyone. Let's go ahead and move on to weather. Let's begin with our song. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? Tell me, kinder, what's the weather? What's the weather like today? All right, so today it is looking a little bit cloudier outside. It's kind of sunny, kind of cloudy. So I'm going to go with partly cloudy, partly sunny. And it's feeling a little bit colder. It's on the colder side today. So more like a winter's day. Remember, we still have 1 more month left of our winter season before spring. Let's get to our number, place value, and letter of the week. Okay, remember that this week, instead of doing number bonds, we're using our 10 frame mat, and we're going to be looking at a number between 11 and 15 and talking about the tens place and the ones place and how we would build that number, looking at place value. So we're going to spin the wheel and get right to it. Okay, so we got number 12 and letter B. Let's work on those. Okay, let's begin with number 12. So I'm going to write number 12, and when I do, I'm going to write my first digit, my first number on the tens line, and my next number on the ones line. Remember that the tens place tells us how many groups of 10 we have in this number. So if we have a 1 in the tens place, how many groups of 10 do we have? Just 1 group of 10. Which is my entire 10 frame. So I'm going to begin by coloring in my entire 10 frame, and I'm just doing quick coloring. Quick coloring. So now I have my group of 10. Am I done? No, I have to look at the ones place. And in the ones place, I have a 2. So I need to have 2 ones. 2 ones. So I'm going to put 1, 2. So now I have a group of 10 and 2 ones. 10 and 2 is the same as 12. Great job. We're going to keep practicing that so we can be experts for first grade. Let's come over to our letter of the day. Now, our letter of the day was letter B. When we write letter B, we're going to start with a straight line down from the strawberry line. So starting with one straight line down. Next, I'm going to go back to the top, back to the strawberry line. And I'm going to make a bump, bump, all the way down, one bump going from the strawberry line to the vanilla line, and one bump going from the vanilla line to the chocolate line. So watch what I do. Bump, bump. There we go. Let's do another one. Straight line down and bump, bump. And another one. Straight line down and bump, bump. And let's do one more. Straight line down and bump, bump. Nice work. Let's look at how we do lowercase letter b. When we do lowercase letter b, we're making a straight line down from the strawberry line to the chocolate line, and then we're going to make a bump or a circle shape between the vanilla line and the chocolate line. You might notice this is very similar to lowercase d. It's just backwards. It's the same thing but backwards. So watch. Straight line down and then a circle shape from vanilla line to chocolate. Kind of similar to Mr. Lowercase d, but facing the other direction. Notice I'm not lifting up my pen when I go back up. I made just one movement. So I went down and then I didn't lift up my pen. I just went from the chocolate line, made a circle back around. And that is lowercase b. Now B says b, 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 like a bat. So I'm going to draw a little bat here. There is my b, 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 bat. Nice work. Let's talk about our journal for today. Okay, remember that we are celebrating Black History Month this month. So in our classroom, we are celebrating by reading books by Black authors this week. So all of the books that we're reading in our morning meetings are written by Black men or women authors. So yesterday we heard about Imani's moon, and I saw some great journal entries. Some of you wrote about the setting, and you were correct in saying that it takes place in a little village. Some of you wrote about the character Imani and drew some beautiful portraits of her. And some of you wrote about your favorite part and told me that it was when she went to the moon, or when she made wings for herself, or when she collected her moon rock, or met the moon goddess. There were some really wonderful answers, and I can't wait to see what you all say about today's book. So remember that you can pick one of the 4 topics for your journal. I love how you all were using full sentences in your response. That was so cool. I didn't even ask you to do that, but you are just such smart writers that you did it anyways. A full sentence is, instead of just writing Imani, just answering the character, you said the character is Imani. Instead of just writing little village. For what's the setting, you wrote the setting is a village. That was so cool. I loved seeing that. You guys have done a great job. So pick a different question for today's story. If you wrote about the character yesterday, pick something else today. If you wrote about the setting, pick something else. If you wrote about the main idea, pick something else. And we are going to hear today's story. Today's story is going to be told in a little animation, but it's a book called Saturday. And we're going to see a little video animation of the illustrations of the story. So get your listening ears on, pick your question so that you know what you're listening for in the story, and then you can start answering it as you listen. Good luck, kindergartners. I love how independent you all have become. You're such amazing writers, and I'm very impressed. We're going to hear some awards following the story, so don't click away just yet.
This morning, Ava and her mother were all smiles. It was Saturday. Because Ava's mother worked Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Saturday was the day they cherished. On Saturdays, they zipped to the library for weekly story time. On Saturdays, they lounged in salon chairs and got new hairdos. On Saturdays, they picnicked in the grass for a peaceful afternoon at the park. And on this Saturday, they would also ride the bus across town for a one-night-only puppet show. The day would be special. The day would be splendid. The day was Saturday. Ava and her mother could hardly wait. So, zoom! Off they went. But when they reached the library, story time was canceled. Oh no! Ava cried. It's canceled, wailed Ava's mother. They paused, closed their eyes, and let out a deep breath. Don't worry, Ava, her mother reassured her. Today will be special. Today will be splendid. Today is Saturday. So, zoom! Off they went. But as they left the salon, whoosh! Their hairdos were ruined. Oh no! Ava sobbed. Our do's! Boo-hooed Ava's mother. They paused, closed their eyes, and let out a deep breath. Don't worry, Ava, her mother reassured her. Today will be special. Today will be splendid. Today is Saturday. So, zoom! Off they went. But their peaceful afternoon at the park was loud. Oh no! Ava groaned. What did you say? It's too noisy, yelled her mother. They paused, closed their eyes, and let out a deep breath. Don't worry, Ava, her mother reassured her. Today will be special. Today will be splendid. Today will be ruined if we miss that bus. So, zoom! To the extra special, one-night-only puppet show they went. We made it! Ava exclaimed as they arrived at the theater. Thank goodness, Ava's mother sighed in relief. Hooray for a Saturday, they cheered. Tickets? Chirped the lady at the door. Ava's mother reached into her purse, but the tickets weren't there. Oh no! Ava's mother gasped. I left our tickets on the table. As Ava watched, her mother crumpled. I've had it, she sighed. Story time was canceled, our hair was ruined, the park was loud, and now we're missing the puppet show. I'm sorry, Ava. We looked forward to this all week, and I've messed up everything. I ruined Saturday. Ava was quiet for a moment. Then she closed her eyes and let out a deep breath. Don't worry, Mommy, Ava reassured her. Today was special. Today was splendid. Saturdays are wonderful. Because I spend them with you. So slowly, hand in hand, off they went. When they reached their apartment door, Ava turned to her mother. She had an idea. What if we... Ava started. You know we could, her mother began. So they did. What a beautiful day.
Hey, our first award today is the Smarty Ant Award. And today our award is going to Miss Sarah. Sarah, I heard you reading Brave Dave on Smarty Ants, and you did such a great job. Wonderful work, Miss Sarah. Keep up the great work. This one's for you. Woohoo! Next award is the Redbird Award, and today's Redbird Award goes to Miss Evelyn Rose. Evelyn Rose, I saw that you were doing fact families for addition and subtraction on Redbird, and that you got 100% right on your last lesson. That is amazing. Keep up the great work, Evelyn Rose. This one's for you. Woohoo! Our last award today goes to Miss Ava. Ava is winning the Dreambox Award today because I saw that she was on Dreambox yesterday and she was putting numbers in order on a number line, and she did such a great job with that. So keep up the great work to all of our winners. Congratulations. And to everyone else, make sure that you are still going on to Redbird, Smarty Ants, and Dreambox every day. It is part of your homework. So make sure that you are doing that every single day. All right, friends, that is all for our morning meeting. I will check in with you all later, and I'll see you soon. Bye.